Hey everyone, we had numerous requests from our friends and partners and customers in the Pacific Islands requesting us to shed a bit more light on our disaster recovery solution. So we decided to do a quick video to explain what this solution is all about. So it'll be a two-part video. Initially, I'll just try and cover what this solution is and who's it's for. And then the second part, I'll get a little technical and try and share how this all comes together. So if you're in the market for a business continuity or a disaster recovery solution, this video is for you. Without any further ado, what we have is a typical rural branch connectivity backhauling all their traffic to the head office. The head office would have a disaster recovery site where it would do simple backup on a nightly basis or periodically whenever there's a change in their main databases, right? So the connectivity from the rural branches would be over 2 MPLS circuits from the local telcos, and they'll work either together or one being primary and the other being a backup. So what is the problem with this legacy solution? So it works the way it's intended, but the problem that we see here is that should there be a need to fail that traffic from those branches coming into the head office to a disaster recovery site or a business continuity platform of some sort, the current network or the legacy network wouldn't lend itself to do that because it terminates at the main data center or the HQ and it stays there. So what we are proposing is a separate overlay technology to the current build where it would have separate data connectivity to your disaster recovery site. Now, this need not be expensive MPLS circuits from these local vendors, but it could be a simple broadband service or even a satellite technology from Starlink, right? So you could utilize any transport type that's actually going to give you connectivity back into your disaster recovery site and your main data center. It will not only fail your branches, but it will also give you access to your remote users where they could now fail over to your disaster recovery site. So how does this all come together? So this is not a simple solution where it builds separate connectivity back into your disaster recovery site. A solution such as that could be provided by any local IT company. The magic is to understand when it needs to be failed over to your disaster recovery site. So it preempts when there's a need to fail over to the disaster recovery site. So the data connections coming out of this disaster recovery solution would be as secure as your MPLS connections. They'll be encrypted, be it broadband internet or Starlink. They would build secure tunnels to your disaster recovery data center and to your primary data center. So to recap, if you are an organization who's looking for a business continuity solution or a proper disaster recovery solution where you could actually fail over to your disaster recovery site with zero human intervention, and when there's a need to fail over, this solution is ideally suited for you. So again, we believe this is a complete business game changer for those organizations in the Pacific who's actually looking for a cost-effective, predictable disaster recovery plan or a solution. This would be perfectly integrated into your current network and would fail over seamlessly when there's a need. So if this information has intrigued you in any way and you'd like to know a bit more how this all comes together, get a little bit more technical, or just to see how it could be integrated into your network via a proof of concept, please drop us an email to info@sprintnetworks.com.